Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jeff at Lockdown Security, and I'm bringing you another Mercedes-Benz Metris video. This time it's a 2019 Mercedes-Benz Metris cargo van, and we did quite a bit to this vehicle, and we will be doing even more in the near-term future. What we completed today was the installation of an Alpine Halo9 9-inch Android Auto Apple CarPlay head unit. We integrated side view cameras on the left and the right, as well as we integrated an aftermarket backup camera. Now, this vehicle had a backup camera from Mercedes, but you can't retain it with an aftermarket radio. So we installed a new Riding Duo, but what we did, which was pretty cool, is we kept the Mercedes-Benz housing. You'd never know that this was an aftermarket camera, so it looks just like it did when this thing came off of the factory floor or the showroom floor. I'm just going to come over here. I'll show you the right-hand camera. That is a Riding CMS 500, the same camera that we've used on other Mercedes-Benz Metris vehicles. We installed a Blackview DR650 dash camera, one channel, and there is the left camera there. I'm just going to hop in the vehicle. Let me just open it up. I'm going to hop in here. And that is the Alpine Halo9. So this is one of the new style floating 9-inch radios. We actually used a Metra 99 6512 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter dash kit. It actually works on the Metris, which is pretty cool. You can see it fits perfectly. We mounted the radio on the upper portion, so the radio actually sits a little bit higher in the dash. We think that actually looks really good. You have a storage pocket down here. One of the other cool things we did was we custom fit a USB in the factory hole. This isn't a replacement port. We just modified it so our new USB cable fits in the existing port. Looks pretty cool. This is the e-brake safety switch so that we can get into the settings even when the vehicle is not in park. So let me show you. I'm just going to turn the vehicle on. And I'm just going to get out of the sun here. So I'm going to show you a couple things. So the video switcher we have installed on this is called an iBeam TE TSI. One of the things I don't like about it is what you just saw here, which is it cycles through all of the camera screens or camera images when it first starts up. It delays the boot up process a little bit. Most people are okay with it. I'm a little bit finicky. I don't like it. I may suggest to the customer that we switch that switcher out, pardon the pun, but just so that those viewers who saw that occur there understand that is a testing function of the switcher. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this vehicle in reverse because I am in the sun. So here is the backup camera. It's really cool, actually. A 9-inch screen for a backup camera is really, really functional. I'm just going to back the vehicle up here. Now you'll see there's a bit of a delay for the backup camera image to turn off. That is because the switcher, if we had a front view camera connected, it would switch to the front view camera view. You'll see now it's back to the Alpine, so it's about a 15-second delay. Again, I may end up taking the TE TSI out, but essentially what the TE TSI allows me to do, it's just picking up my phone there. So if I hit the left turn signal, there's my left-hand view. If I hit my right-hand turn signal, there's my right-hand view. Those are my right-hand and left-hand side view cameras. So it's pretty cool. As you're turning, I mean, in this vehicle, if I pan the camera, look what you can see at the side. Absolutely nothing. So if you drive a Metris, a cargo van, you know that, you really depend on these mirrors. Well, now you have 9 inches of screen to help you out to see what's actually in your blind spot. So if I turn the turn signal off, it switches back to the radio screen. Now, for those of you who aren't aware of what this radio is capable of, this radio is capable of Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Bluetooth phone. It's capable of Sirius satellite radio, Pandora, Spotify. You do have some other capabilities. Watch this. I'm going to just hit our button. You'll see the setup menu is grayed out for safety. If I hit my momentary switch that I installed, I'll just pan so you can see. Now I can get that up on the menu. What can I do when I'm in here? Well, I can change the sound settings. I can change vehicle settings. I can change general settings, radio. I can basically get into all the settings of this head unit, which you can't do normally because you need to have the radio connected to the parking brake. We would normally do that for safety, but we know this customer's not going to be watching video. However, he is going to want to be able to adjust settings. So that is why we did install what we would call an e-brake bypass. You do need to have either an automatic e-brake bypass, or you need to have a switch like this in order to enable bypassing of the parking brake lockout that Alpine provides. A lot of people will say, well, why can't you just ground the e-brake wire? This particular radio requires a specific type of pulse on the e-brake. It needs to see it go on, off, on, and you can't do that by simply grounding the cable. So if I go out of here, you'll see this is basically the radio. This cargo van only has 2 speakers, so it doesn't have the greatest of audio systems. One of the things that this vehicle will be coming back for is a steering wheel control integration. We did purchase an interface for this vehicle, but it turned out to be the wrong interface. We purchased a Connects 2 branded interface, which was designed to work in the Mercedes-Benz Vito, which is the same vehicle as a Metris, only the Vito is in Europe. The Connects 2 interface we did get was the wrong interface though, so we didn't use it. The vehicle will be coming back in for the proper interface once we source and determine which Connects 2 or Access interface is going to be correct. That will allow us to integrate the steering wheel controls, which are not integrated right now. The other thing that this vehicle is going to be coming in for is it's going to be coming in for a DVR, a digital video recorder, so that we can record in real time the left-hand camera and the right-hand camera. Those of you who are wondering, what are these lines? Well, the CMS 500 does have these lines that you can choose to put on the left or the right-hand side. You can't get rid of these particular lines. That's one downside of the CMS 500. I know I keep mentioning downsides, but if people ask the question, that is the answer. We basically don't know of any other side view cameras that are as small as these and have the sort of mount that these do. We do have other side view cameras available, but they're much larger, and we figured that these look the best, even though they have one side with those guidelines. Going back to the DVR that we're going to be putting in, it's going to be a TEC DVR from iBeam. That is going to give this customer full 360 degree video recording. So he's going to be able to record the left, the right, and the rear camera. We also, as I mentioned earlier in the video, installed a Blackview DR650. Why did we install a front view dash camera rather than use a DVR with a regular front camera? Well, we did the DR650 because the DR650 is much higher resolution than these normal side view cameras, and it's much easier to review the footage on this because you can download the footage onto your phone using the Blackview app, whereas the TEC DVR that we're going to install, he would have to, and he being the customer, would have to either use a mouse or take the memory card out to view it on the computer. When I say use a mouse, I mean use a mouse and display it through here. We will make another video when we install all of that, but we thought it was pretty cool. You know, a lot of people own these Mercedes-Benz Metrises, a lot of contractors and people use these for work vehicles. This is essentially a rolling office, so why not have the latest and greatest in tech and make your vehicle way safer by adding side view cams? I know if I drove a Metris, I would want side view cameras because you cannot see shit, pardon the language, but you cannot see shit out the left and the right of this vehicle, nor can you see out the back of the vehicle. And many of these Metrises don't even come with a backup camera. So Lockdown Security is your source for commercial vehicle upgrades or regular vehicle upgrades. If you want to upgrade your vehicle with automotive electronics, Lockdown Security is the place to go. Give us a call, 1-866-824-4118. And if you like this video, hit the like button. If you could, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It does go a long way to help us make more videos like this in the future. And we would love to hear from you. 1-866-824-4118. We are located in Markham, Ontario, Canada, just north of Toronto. If you are somebody that lives in Toronto and you want to get work done to your vehicle, feel free to call us. If not, we ship our products worldwide. Thank you very much. Have a great day.